Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good. Hello? Yo, Greg, thank you for the prime, dude. I appreciate that, man. You did say you would do it. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Little prime subby. Little prime subby. Nerd, what up? Yeah, the buffs. Oh, the shaman buffs, huh? You think so? You think we're getting shaman buffs, dude? One more, what up? We don't condone CBT. What do you mean, man? Shamans are OP. See, we haven't lagged yet. We haven't lagged yet, which is really good. How playable is Shaman and Midnight? I would say they're the worst healer. They're definitely the worst healer, but I don't know. I don't know if they're unplayable. But I feel like healing range should have been pruned, should have been a proc. For chain heal first. Person in the chain has the rain proc to their location. I don't know. I mean, it's just PvE change anyways, you know? Your last video makes me want to reroll out of this class like today. Bro, you probably should. Dude, you probably should, dude. Omelet, what up? Jorex, what up, dog? Hello, people. No lag stream guaranteed starting now? I hope so, dude. Tech came over, replaced my modem with like their newest generation modem. So hopefully I don't have any issues, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Holy fuck, I actually might start crying right now out of like rage. Yeah, dude, I swear, like, yeah, it's been a very long few months, dude. Internet issues on top of literally any other thing going on in your life when your job is to be on fucking the internet. Holy shit, dude. Holy fuck, dude. It's actually been driving me fucking insane. I have lost so much fucking income the last 4 months. And I've lost so much fucking of like my mental strength just dealing with constant internet issues. And then like I try to fix it, it works for like a day, problem again, try to fix it, problem again, try to fix it, problem again, stream crashes, internet dies, like holy fuck, dude. It's been driving me insane. So hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully it's fixed. Please. Please, dude. Please, dude. I'm hardlocking Shaman. Buffs are coming in. You think so? You think we're getting buffs, dude? Maybe on the 17th. I can see the constant frustration now that you mention it. Bro, it's literally been a problem since I moved back east. And I moved back east the first week of November. And I have literally had problems every single day. Except for like maybe 2 days for 4 months. It's really fucking annoying. It's really annoying. It really just pisses me off. So hopefully we're good. Because yeah, we replaced that shit. And then I got another what's it called? I have another visit scheduled next week as like a checkup. So if I'm having problems still, then I have someone coming over next week anyways, and if I'm not, then, you know. I thought you were just pissy? No, bro, I've been fucking... I mean, I got shit going on in my life just like everybody else, and on top of that, I'm fucking lagging every day. So yeah, I'm just not in the best mood. And then on top of that, not to sound psychotic, you can't see, but I'm laughing right now. Not to sound psychotic, I'm having to play solo shuffle every fucking day, so... I already got shit going on in my life, and my life has been a mess for a while. And then on top of that, I'm fucking lagging and DCing every single goddamn day. And then on top of that, I'm playing solo shuffle, dude. Holy shit. Talk about fucking mental destruction, dude, every single day, dude. Every day, bro, I'm sitting here trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how do I explain this? I started therapy like 3.5 years ago. I started some cognitive behavior therapy. Very, very helpful, by the way. I think it has helped me a lot. It has literally changed my life. But I digress. So I'm very good, especially now, at, self-reflection and trying to be more aware and more observant of what's happening and how I'm feeling, and like talking out my thoughts to kind of see where like how things line up, and like if the dots connect on how I'm feeling, and if it's like an accurate thing or if it's not, if I have evidence to support that or if it's not. And yeah, dude, I have been fucking just trying to figure out why everything is so terrible recently. Like, I know there's a lot of shit going on, but in general, I'm like, why do I feel like I'm just manic as fuck every day? And I think a big reason is the fact that I'm just lagging every day. A big reason is because I can't do what I want to do. And what I want to do is I want to be able to just sit here and like stream and like get in a bunch of hours. And I actually can't because of how bad the internet has been for 4 months. So I'm just literally fucking on edge every day. Every day I'm just on edge, max anxiety, and I'm just pissed off all the time. And but we figured it out. We figured it out. I can't hear you if you're talking, but we figured it out. We figured it out. I just turned on my stream and heard myself. Just turned on my YouTube stream. Probably your shit, dude. Yep, I can't do my job because I don't have internet. So, dude, oh my god, there was one day. This was like a month. This was maybe like a month and a half. This was a month and a half, 2 months ago, dude. Holy fuck. I got shit going on. You decide to log Shaman. Okay, yeah, well, I'm just a sadist or something. Like, I don't know why I don't know why I'm even on this class. But dude, this was like 2 months ago. I was just sitting there, like the internet was really shit all day. So I had to end stream early. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna like relax and like watch a show or something. And bro, the internet was dying for like 40 minutes straight, 45 minutes. It would cut out for like 10, come back for 20 seconds, cut out. And I had a show on. So what kept happening for almost an hour was the show would play for like 30 seconds and then buffer. And then 20 seconds and then buffer, and then 20 seconds and then buffer, and then 20 seconds and then stop for 10 minutes. And it was actually driving me insane. I'm just sitting here. I was just sitting in my chair, just like shaking with anger, bro. I've actually been losing my mind. But it's all good. Because we're going to figure it out, you know? We got to be more resilient. We got to be more resilient, you know? And we got a banger on. Got a banger. The GOAT, dude. Whose world is this? Hope it all works out now. I hope so. I mean, I'm really excited for midnight. I'm really excited for midnight, man. I think people take the like streams on the beta way too serious. You know, you have people that watch like they watch somebody play the beta. Maybe there's one round, maybe there's one shuffle where like maybe one guy's really good or he's playing an OP class and it looks kind of rough and everyone starts freaking out and it's like, dude, this isn't the actual game. Like this isn't the game, dude. Actual game is a lot different. When you get to play shuffle at like the correct MMR, you get to play all your different characters and alts. When you get to fucking, play different brackets, like this isn't. You're so limited on the beta, right?
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Holy fuck, dude. Yo, Cinema, I think with the resub, man. I appreciate that, dude. We got the best Shaman lobby possible. I hope it sucks as bad as it looks. I don't cue Shaman to have a fun time. Shamans are trash, bro. Cinema, I think the resub, man. I really appreciate that, dude. You should just say 3 class tuning in less than a month. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get a lot of changes. I don't know what those changes are going to be, but we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot. Whose world is this? Fuck. All right, we got a good lobby for us. This is the best lobby we could possibly get, dude. Let's send the priest. I'm feared. Fuck. This is not good. MD'd it. Interesting. Look at me get all my totems back, dude. Look at my lightning bolts. Should break. Picked him. Double stun. Where'd he go? Fuck. Tremor this. Yeah, baby. Get motherfucking dampened. There we go. The Totemic Shaman seem was okay. I mean, we just got the best possible. That was probably the best possible, like one of the best things that we could fight, and it was still terrible. So there's that. That's still pretty shit. People are playing High Mountain Torn on beta too. Alright, this guy's High Mountain means he takes no damn. Because that shit is bugged again. The classic. Amrin, what up? Having a good day? I'm having a fantastic day, dude. Thank you for asking. Hope you're having a great day. Damen. Hello, Loey. I need to lightning bolt. I got panded, bro. I got fucking panded, bro. Oh, Shamans are really OP. Look at this. Wait, we're back. Fuck, I cogged him. He half hears me, dude? On the priest? And some totems back. So those guys' dots. Oh, he's so mad about that panda. He's so mad about the panda. Bum 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 bum. Lightning bolt. Does Midnight have any hype? I think so. Why are you behind the pillar? Fuck. Yeah, these guys just fucking hate positioning. It's crazy. Why are we standing here, man? It's fine. Not fine. It's 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 fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Da-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Where's my Locks port at, dude? Dude, these guys are cooked, bro. These guys are fucking cooked. Does Midnight have any hype? I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, Totemic is gonna feel better because it just has more passive healing, but it's still trash. That was such a weird game, dude. I hate when I'm playing the game and you just have people running on top of you. Like, nothing is more infuriating. Nothing is more infuriating as a healer than watching the enemy team just walk on top of you. And then your team is just fucking... Your team is just playing touch butt, just doing fucking nothing. Solo booster shuffle? What do you mean? You just mean like shuffle as the booster bracket or what? You mean like the what, the win trade bracket or what? I mean, there's definitely a lot of cheating going on, yeah. It's always gonna be like that unless they. The only way they change that is if they start putting a fucking thing on the, putting a delay, or not a delay, I can't fucking think. A penalty for dodging. Like if you dodge Q, even if it's accidental, you need to not be able to Q again. Just like it is in League and other games. SPI. Purge him! Oh my god, we win. Oh my god, we win. Oh, how do you lose? Yes. Touch butt, yeah. That's what they're doing. Keep it PG-13. That's what they're doing, man. They're playing fucking touch butt. Doing nothing, man. One love, one love. Why is this? A lot of the older albums are so quiet. There you go. I'm feared. What are you leveling first? I don't know. Whatever I feel like in the morning is what I will decide. I could do everything at once. I could level everything one at a time. Wouldn't that be exciting? Or like one level at a time. I get a level on Shaman, get a level on like on every healer once at a time. Once at a time. I'm stunned. Who hurt you? What do you mean? Is that not efficient? Dude, you actually don't get any fucking Stormstream procs as this spec. Because you're never lightning bolting. Or you're never riptiding. Go on the healer. Oh my god, perfect capstone. Perfect capstone on the trinkets. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt again. I have so many totems down. We can't die. It's impossible. Look at the power of my totems, dude. You're killing me, bro? Drinking this garbage. Shamans are OP! Look at that! Look how broken we are, dude. If you allow the brain to purge Earthshield, your elo? Or is reactive warding just bad? I think it's better to just be... I think Therazane's is way better on Shaman, personally. Even if people didn't purge. Not having to worry about refreshing the buff is nice. Lightning bolt. Grounding. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. These fucking cocksuckers, dude. I'm gonna freak out. Tremor! Lightning bolt. Picked him. Lightning bolt. Kicked me again. There's a boomy and a fucking... There's a boomy and a fucking shadow priest on my team. They're kicking me, dude. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? Got some clones, Brody. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Nice, nice. Tremor the fucking gate howl, dude. He CS me again. You're such a little pussy. Lightning bolt. Oh, he's so mad. Painted that shit into the hex. Get fucked. Nice wall, buddy. Weird. Purging. Or lightning bolt. Stun them both? How does that not break? Does that shit just do no damn? Remember this? Can you cast clone, dog? Yes, yes. The silence root DR sharing is just a root. Root beam doesn't have a DR. Share DR with silence. It's probably just an error on the frames. What time are we expected the servers to go live tomorrow? I don't know. Like 3 PST or something, right? Dude, honestly, after this game, I'm convinced that Shaman is the best healer in the game. Nice freaking, what up, dude? Why'd I aura? He already silenced me. I guess he can't beam me. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that was on me. Oh, the sneaky capstone. Look at these guys. Pandas me. I have a tremor down. He's gonna kill it. Here's this. I already have haste. You just can't get enough to make it OP. Oh, they're so sad. Shamans are sick. Look at that, dude. I feel stressed out. We gotta log off this thing. I feel stressed. Gotta log off this class. There goes my early access. What do you mean? I've been on this roller coaster now many times. I like playing literally every healer, including Shaman. Shaman is still fun to play. They just suck. That's all it is. There's a difference, you know. You got to realize the difference. But you have to also understand that how good or bad something is may affect how fun it is as well. I see your talents. I'll link it again. I'll link it. Hey, Bellis, what up? I'm doing all right. Hanging out. I'm doing okay. Oh, I was gonna link it. Jesus, I was like, why did I log back on this? I don't even know what I don't even know if I like my build. I kind of don't. Like, how good is Awakening? Do I actually want Awakening? I feel like I don't want this talent. Like, how much am I riptiding? I feel like I always have riptides. Oh, this would be OP. This would be better. Actually, doesn't this work with your chain heal? Okay, so I would want... Maybe this is better. That way I still keep Awakening. We're gonna have to queue again. Oh no. So I'll link it again. What healer would you recommend trying for someone trying for Glad? I think right now the best thing to do would be to play a priest. To be either a monk, pally, or priest. Disc or holy, doesn't matter. But I think those are the four best healers at the moment, and I think that they're also just what I would always recommend for people. So. Da na na da da. Dude, the album's already done? Bro, Illmatic's only 40 minutes. The fuck? Time for another banger, dude. We play another Shaman game, man, for fun. I shot Shadow Priest. Look, Shadow Priest is really good right now. ASD, what up? Looks OP until they nerf their dam and then it becomes C tier. What does? What looks OP? Oh, Shadow Priest? Pressing chain on threes just feels rough to me. Well, you're not actually pressing it though, yeah. It's only from the totems, dude. I'm never pressing chain heal. No, no, no. No, no, no. I feel like I don't need this either. I feel like my spec could be so much better. Like, maybe I do want the Riptide talent, but I feel like I don't. Oh, this is so much better. Legion chain heal days? The fucking Spirit Link talent, dude. Is rolling Augavoker asking for pain? I feel like Augavoker has to be Garbo, right? Just some Prez healing? I have a video on Prez if you want to watch that. I don't know if I really want to play Prez today. But I can link it for you. Chill Tech, what up? I'm just kind of messing around. Yeah, I'm just kind of bored testing my internet right now. I already played Totemic. You know that, man. I played it. It's all right. It's all right. How's Farseer? I mean, I think the problem with Farseer is it feels like you just don't heal. Like, Shaman in general feels like that. Totemic isn't as bad. Totemic definitely feels like it heals for more. But Farseer just straight up feels like you don't heal. It feels like pressing buttons. How did I explain this yesterday? When you're playing Farseer Shaman, it feels like you are straight up. It feels like you have phantom globals. Like, you know when you have Searing Glare? You know when you have Searing Glare on you and you're a DPS and your spells just aren't working? That's how Farseer feels. It feels like your spells just aren't doing anything. It straight up feels like your spells are not doing anything at all. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, I'll have so many moments where I'll like have all my buffs out, right? Like Riptide on 3 targets. I've got Earth Shield up. I've got, I fucking have a healing stream down. I clock an Unleash into an NS, and it like kind of heals them, and then I'm straight up spamming Riptide like 3 globals in a row, all 3 charges, and their health is going down. Like, it just keeps going down. It feels like it doesn't actually do anything. It's really weird. So far, my experience on the beta, it's the only healer that feels like that. It's the only healer that feels like my spells are straight up not doing anything, which is weird. But I would say, which we already knew this, Totemic feels a little better just because you have so much passive healing. You have so much passive healing. I mean, I feel like they're gonna get buffed maybe, but I don't know. Maybe they won't. All they would really need is just a healing buff. You're building haste though? I've played every build. Literally. I've played the standard, you know, you stack mastery, get some verse, gets a little haste. I played all verse mastery. I've played haste mastery and some verse on Totemic. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. All the same. Like I said, Totemic feels a little different just because it has really good passives. But as far as Seer goes, it doesn't feel. It feels like your spells don't do anything. I think Shaman suffer from scaling early on. Well, they've just been nerfed so many times. Yeah, that's definitely out of date. I don't have any add-ons. They've just been nerfed they've been nerfed like 4 times. I think at one point I remember one of the patch notes they had was literally healing reduced by 20%. They got just a straight up 20% healing nerf, dude. I mean, yeah, probably should just... I think some add-ons still work, but I just ended up deleting all of mine. Oh, no. Serious Totemic build? I got you. Farseer is depressing. Yeah, Farseer just... I mean, Shaman in general, like, even Totemic. The reason Totemic is annoying... The reason Totemic's annoying is because... people just keep running out of your fucking totem, dude. So it's really annoying. It's such a big part of your healing. It's such a huge part of your breakdown. But... like I said, Farseer just... It straight up feels like my spells aren't doing anything. You miss everyone leaving your Earthen? Try Totemic and experience the same level? Yeah. Surely when they changed the raid phase? Which one? Should we delete absolutely all the items we had before? I deleted majority of them. I mean, I've never liked playing Totemic, especially in Shuffle, because of that, right? Like I played it in War Within. I still didn't like it. But I did play it. I went all haste mastery and sat there and pressed lightning bolt. And it was a chill time, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think Farseer really could be good with just a buff. Like I think even like a 5% healing buff, which doesn't sound like much, I think that would help. I think that would go a long way. Although what I really think they should do is just buff ancestors. I think it should feel kind of like it did last expansion, where when you're pressing healing spells with ancestors up, it feels like you're actually pumping. If I have 3 ancestors out, I should do a lot of healing, you know? Look at my healing, dude. Dude, fucking Fire Mage is so fried. I'm alive. That's a full bus, being healed by a single totem. I had multiple totems. Also, there's no dampening. Don't remember that. You gotta remember that. I'm blind then, my bad. And they buffed NG. NG's insane now. It's like 40% or something. But when I put everything into faster Riptide CD, the farm for Stormstream and Ascendance procs, healing feels a little better. Well, yeah, you need those procs. Like all of those procs make the game make the healing feel better, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which ones are better. It's hard to tell which downs are better, like whether just full RNG procs or like the consistent strength of them. It also doesn't help that Shaman got like a... Losing that extra ancestor from your tier set sucked as well. But it was fine because they were good still. Like, they still had so much healing and then they just got nerfed a bunch. One more day? IG, what up, dude? That is true. Comes out tomorrow night, right? I don't even know how much I can play because I think I have a flight on Friday. So I probably won't even be able to play much unless I straight up play all night. And my flight's in the afternoon. Maybe I could play all night. Just pull it all nighter, dude. Is it bad that I don't even want to do that? I guess I should, right? Like, I kind of want to just straight up not play the release tomorrow night. And then when I get back from my trip, I'll experience it. Where are you going? I'm going to Seattle for a few days. I'm gonna visit my best friend growing up. I haven't seen him in person in like 7 years. Crazy, right? So I'm gonna go there for a couple days and see him and his wife and his kids, who I have not met, and his older brother's kids, who I have also not met. Actually, no. I met his brother's firstborn. I met her, I think, when she was still a baby. I haven't seen him in a long time because he's in the army, so he moved around a bunch and then COVID and then yeah. So I haven't seen him in person in a long time.
Busting makes me feel
Yo,
good.
Webby, thank you for the reset, man. What's good? Appreciate that, bro. You summon your ancestor, he leans in and whispers in your ear, reroll Mistweaver. Oh, you appreciate the resub, dude. Thank you, man. Dude, we gotta stop. We gotta not let all the other healers. We gotta not let all the other healers run away with this propaganda, dude. Mistweavers are really good. But we have to remember that paladins are also disgusting. And Disc Priest is really good too. And Holy Priest. But paladins are still fucking disgusting. And that healer fucking sucks ass to fight. Hate that healer. We can't be fooled, man. We can't be fooled. I've seen it. I've seen it time and time again. All the pallies right now, dude, they're all fucking plotting. All the pallies are plotting, dude. They want Monk to get nerfed so bad, and then they take the #1 spot. That's what's gonna happen. What's if I resto buffs? I'm still playing Shaman, good. Early access is tomorrow, but season doesn't start till March 17th. What are you gonna do for 3 weeks? Just level infinite characters. Catch what up? Wait, healer's easier to pick up? Easier to pick up Priest or Druid? Priest is. I think Druid's a little bit easier to pick up this expansion, but Priest is always going to be... Dude, look at Red Paladins. This class is also fucking disgusting. What was that, bro? This guy pressed 2 buttons and instantly procced me. The fuck is going on? Dude, this isn't even Raikou. Dude, this guy is such a troll. This guy said, "Duel me, I am Raikou. World best mage, Raikou, I am. You're my fans?" I think. The fuck is this guy? That's funny. Ugh. Thank God it's like that. I'm leaving for vacation for 2 weeks, so I'm missing nothing. Yep. You're back then. Why are you Totemic? Just testing stuff. Well, not really testing. I know Totemic is good. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm testing my internet, so I'm here.
Colossus Smash and Blade Storm. Let's see how much damage.
What is this? Oh, come on, man. You know this is a skewed. This is a skewed clip right here. Warrior got buffed. They got 16% damage buff. No, I saw this the other day, though. I saw this. I literally watched this, I think, yesterday morning. Or I think I saw this Tuesday morning before I went to the gym, before I got out of bed. This was pretty funny.
I'm in a Colossus Smash and Blade Storm. Let's see how much damage it does. I'm in battle, too. I'll Avatar, too. Fuck it.
Bro.
I'm in a Colossus.
I mean, yeah, even though I am a Warrior hater, like, I mean, I feel like that's pretty insane, dude.
Smash and Blade Storm. Let's see how much damage it does.
Like, battle. you can't even defend that, dude. Like, there's literally no defending that.
I'll Avatar, too. Fuck it.
So each tick, what's really funny is each tick of Blade Storm with Avatar. Did he Avatar first or no?
See how much damage it does. I'm in battle.
Okay, so he
Smash and Blade Storm. Let's see how much damage it does. I'm in battle.
So Colossus Smash without Avatar does more damage than a tick of Blade Storm with C Smash and Avatar. And that's the problem, right? I feel like how do I say this? We've had this discussion so many times before. Sometimes when you log on different classes, and I really think this is only a problem because there's not enough people working on the game. And I think it's because one, they don't have enough people, and two, they just don't have enough time either, obviously. They're working on other patches, expansions, and stuff. We all know this, right? We all know how it works at this point. But I think that's pretty clear when you log on certain classes, because show it on a Clothy with no buff on. Yeah, but that's irrelevant, man. He's a shaman. He's an Ellie shaman. Urshel doesn't heal for that much. And it doesn't matter because you're looking at the actual numbers on the spell. But it's irrelevant. What was I saying? You distracted me. So we just saw that a C Smash non-crit is 15,000, but him pressing Blade Storm with Avatar and having C Smash up hits for 10,000. Like that mathematically doesn't even make sense. Which is what I was saying, is it feels like some of these classes, the way, like the numbers on their damage and their healing doesn't make sense. And it's very obvious if you log on and play it for a little bit. It's very obvious that that's the case, right? We talked about this with what's a good example? We talked about this with Pally in War Within. Funny enough, before they got a bunch of buffs, I think this was on the beta, and I think this was the first season too. Like some of their spells, the way their numbers were, just didn't make sense. And that's what this is, right? Like a C Smash hits for 15k, and obviously this is before the 15% damage buff, and a couple other changes they've done. But still, this is pretty bad. But Like 15k?
Too. I'll avatar
Avatar Blade Storm.
too. Fuck it.
10,000. Bro, the fact that you can press every cooldown and hit somebody for 10,000 is just insane. He was in D-stance when he C-smashed?
Damage it does.
Oh yeah, so it would have done more. So it would have done like 16.5 or something, right? D-smash is 10%, right? Or is it 15? So it would have been like 16, so. Okay, so that makes it even worse then. So a C-smash in battle stance would have done like 16.5, right? Or no, it would have been closer to 17, right? So a C-smash in battle would have been almost 17k. But all of your CDs in battle stance and a Blade Storm
I'll avatar too. Fuck it.
does 7,000 less. Like, is that not insane to think about, dude? A tick of Blade Storm with all of your cooldowns compared to a C-smash with none does 40% less damage. That's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious, dude. Oh, that one was even lower. That one was 9,000. 9,900. And that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it doesn't make sense that some of the numbers on spells for, you know, all these different classes, they don't make sense. They don't make sense. If you have every cooldown up and you have all of your modifiers and all your damage up and you press Blade Storm, which is a fucking damage cooldown, then that number, like every tick of Blade Storm, should theoretically do more damage than the Colossus smash that you pressed without any cooldowns. Makes perfect sense to me. Like that should easily be doubled. Like it should easily be doubled, if not more. It's an AoE spell. Why should I do high single target damage? Because it's a huge cooldown, and he would literally do more AoE if he pressed sweeping strikes. He would do more AoE if he sweeping strikes and just did his damage. So, I think that's why. Well, no, it shouldn't be Wrath Blade Storm, but even 20k isn't Wrath Blade Storm, dude. Wrath Blade Storm would be like 50k. If you're getting fucking Blade Storm ticked for 50,000, that would be a Wrath Blade Storm. You know? That would be a Wrath Blade Storm. Or even a Mop Blade Storm. If you're getting hit for like 50k a tick. 20k would be completely fine. You gotta remember, 50k would be like straight up 10% of someone's health a tick. On multiple targets, right? 20k would be fine. We got nerf Shaman? I agree. We gotta nerf that shit. But yeah, so, like I said, some of the numbers just don't make sense. Some of the numbers just don't make sense in certain classes. That's kind of how it was with Druid. We saw for a long time, like pressing regrowth on Druid heals somebody for 1% of their health. Like, bro, why am I casting this spell that heals somebody for fucking 500? Like, why, dude? What's up with that? Twitch, what up? Your girls still like that to this day? Yeah, Druid got more nerfs, unfortunately, for them. People forgot Shadowlands' vampire ability? No, people didn't forget Condemn, dude. Condemn was so insane. Oh my god, Condemn was so insane. Holy shit. Dude, abilities like that in WoW are so funny to me. I always think it's the funniest thing when you have like 3-in-1 abilities. So a good example of that is yeah, but Dark Ranger isn't Condemn. Condemn is way different than Black Arrow. It's like BFA. What was that spell? Reverse Harm. Reverse Harm in BFA for Windwalker was your second highest damaging ability, while also half of your self healing, and then the other half was like defensive traits and shit. So it was your self heal, your second highest damage spell, and then it also gave you the most chi. So it was your chi generator. Like, whenever they have spells like that where it's just like a 5-in-1 ability, dude, it's so funny. Get a little 3-in-1 shampoo. Paladin had that in War Within. Paladin had that in War Within as well. You had Judgment. Judgment was Judgment did damage. It did damage. It healed. It added a damage absorb. It gave you holy power, and it put up a consecrate that also gave freedom and slowed the enemy. So Judgment in War Within was a fucking 7-in-1 ability, dude. You press one spell, it does 7 things. Nice. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. It was 80% plus shadow damage plus execute. How is it different? Plus bleed damage? Well, what do you mean? It was completely different. Condemn was super OP. Condemn was 80%, above 80 or below 30, whatever it was, below 25, right? So it was your execute. It was your execute plus it was an execute that did shadow damage that also gave you an absorb because it absorbed damage. Like any damage, it put up a debuff that made the enemy damage dealt to the warrior was absorbed a certain amount, right? Like a specific amount that also stacked, and then you could charge to your target. So it's completely different than Black Arrow. Like Black Arrow is has the same function, right? With the 80%, 20% execute, whatever, the kill shot, but the mechanics of it are different than Condemn. Because Condemn, you tied it with your honor talent, right? Your, what was it called? Death Sentence. I mean, I think BFA had some fun stuff to it. The problem with BFA was just the fact that everything was so hard to obtain. Current Prayer of Mending? Yeah, Prayer of Mending is really OP. Holy Priest is kind of always like that. Like, Palm is just so good. Malady Gamers, yeah. I mean, BFA definitely had some fun stuff, but it also had some bad stuff too. But I really think if everyone's memory could get wiped and we had to play BFA again, where everything was account wide and they had all these things about it. They had all, like, everything was account wide, and then you had an easier time with gearing and getting all your shit. I think BFA would be a lot more fun for people. But yeah, the biggest problem with it was all the other shit. Biggest problem with BFA was it had like 9 different problems at once with all the fucking everything being tied behind bullshit campaigns and fucking like weekly chests and stuff. It was really annoying. A lot of grinding. I would argue that they were way more broken things than Condemn. I mean, I don't know if I really agree with that, but I wasn't really talking about what's more broken than Condemn, you know? Just saying Condemn was really dumb. There were plenty of things that were broken in Shadowlands. It's hard to pick the one that was the most broken, you know? It's hard to pick the most broken. There were a lot of things that were dumb. think BFA was a true MMO where you play everything. I mean, the problem wasn't that you had to play anything. The problem wasn't that you could play everything, is that you were forced to do it all. So you were forced to do all of it for player power, right? And that was the problem. On top of it being time gated, on top of it, you know, like there being no account wide features, like that was the problem with it. How about Outlaw and AWC talk about that? What is there to talk about? Echoing Reprimand. Cold Blood Echoing Reprimand. Yeah, Shadowlands at the start was Shadowlands Rogue at the start was so funny. The funny thing about the funny thing about Rogue, like sub Rogue at the start of Shadowlands, is even though they were the most broken shit in the game, they still weren't as broken in that first season as Warrior and Rep Paladin. Which is saying something, because Rogue, that expansion at the very start, was really dumb. And then you had Ret and Warrior, dude. Bro, but should we watch Sturge 1 after, or Sturge 2 after this, dude? Should we go back? I want to look at some Shadowlands gameplay. After this game, we'll do it. Fuck it. This guy's name is Resto Beta Bish. Season 3, 4 Shadowlands Warrior Fury? Fury Warrior? Yeah. Fury Warriors are fucking broken. Bro, I literally... I mean, should we just watch the video now? Or like... should we just watch it now, dude? Alright. That was so dumb. Alright, cool. Let's just do that again. Let's do that again. Purging. Found his trap. Purging. Kicked him. Xing. Purging. How did I not fucking... Did I not kick him there? Maybe I didn't. That's annoying. Purging. He's gonna die in that lasso. Drink of this. Purging. Purging. Nice! You fucked. Oh, sick, dude. I want to play Electrocute, not Storm Conduit. I'm playing Electrocute, but I'm doing Dam. I'm doing large Purge Dam. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really care to argue about what was more broken about Shadowlands. I was just talking about Condemn. That's what you were talking about, and I was just talking about it with you. There are a lot of broken things about it. A lot of broken things. Fudging. Kill the grounding. Fudging. 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 Oh my god, I pinged enough so that they know. Holy fuck. We're killing him now. How did we all get blinded there? Look how far away we are. Take them. Fudging. My feral. I mean, yeah, Ella was dumb. I don't know. There's just a lot of dumb things about it. There are a lot of dumb things. So many dumb things. Kind of how it goes. I think the only thing about Shadowlands that I truly hated, without a doubt, and still don't understand how they didn't fix it, was fucking pod tender, dude. The stupid seed. The seed was the dumbest thing that has ever been in WoW, and no one can ever deny it. It was the dumbest mechanic to ever be in the game. Where you could just res in arena, and then you could press your cooldowns on it. Like, the seed, without a doubt, was the dumbest mechanic to ever be in PvP. By far. Like, what the fuck was that, dude? I still can't believe the amount of games that I've lost to that shit is insane, dude. It's actually insane. You kill someone finally, they fucking have the seed, and then you can't even target it either. You can like barely fucking target it. And then on top of that, they can press cooldowns on the fucking seed, which makes no sense. We're getting solo shovel grief right now. Dude, solo shovel players will never cease to amaze me. They just ran down my feral, and then on my team, we're training the ret. The fuck is going on? The fuck is going on? You just killed my Feral so easily. Why are we going the other guy? We're dead. Purging. I'm fucking Yeah. You fucked. I just had to type and be a little toxic, obviously. Dude. I know, it's not even worth saying. It's not even worth saying. It's worth saying. It's worth saying every time. I can't let things bubble. Shuffle pisses me off. I don't understand why people do that. Like, I swear it actually feels, it always feels like you're just being griefed all the time. Like you play around, right? Whatever matchup you're playing, and they run down your Feral, and you're like, wow, that was really hard, but at least I get to play it, and we get to run down the Feral now. And then you get to play the matchup, and they're just hitting the healer. You get to play the matchup, and they're just hitting the other guy and like splitting DPS, and it's like, why? What changed? What changed? We just lost doing this. Like, you just won the game. It's that shit drives me berserk, dude. It actually makes me lose my fucking mind. Dude, DKs are so disgusting. Yeah, he's quite far from me. I had to throw a link. That's unfortunate. We actually lose all their cooldowns. We're live. We're dead. We're dead. I want to panda this guy. Purging. Purging. Kill him. He's fucking lassoing me. Kill him. My heart. Nothing you can do sometimes. There's nothing you can do. DK's gonna win every game. Classic. I'm still feeling pretty weak. Yeah. Am I gonna play AWC? I don't think I am. I don't got a team, dude. How was I in range, dude? Alright. He half traps me? I mean, I'm purging this guy till the end of the game. I'm gonna stun. Oh, look at that. We're splitting again. I'd rather just lose. I don't want this guy to get the 6-0. Doesn't deserve it. Guys, they just ran down my hunter on the game before. They just killed my hunter the game before. Farmer, what up? This is live, yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck. Unlucky. Not much more I can do, honestly. 3-3 classic? Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it, bro. like I said, as a healer, you only have so much agency over the game. There's only so much you can do, man. There's only so much you can do. Gotta get off this class. I love this class. Was nice seeing another shaman. Yeah, 2 shamans were back. Boom, boom. God damn, dude.
I like this guy so much. I want to gift this guy some subs.
Ah. Yo, Red Romano, what the hell? Red Rum. Yo, thank you very much, man. 5 gifted, goddamn. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. Disc? I could play Disc. I could do a Disc Priest game. I could do a Disc Priest game. What healer seems to be the most fun so far? I like Disc the most. Just duel me, bro. Fuck. Remember I told you I herniated a disc in my back? I was wrong. I got shingles. Bro, what? How do you go from that to shingles? What the fuck? Dude, this guy wanted to duel and then he just disappeared. Yo, thank you very much, man. I'll play a Disc Priest game. Let's do it. I would say the most fun healer for me, I like Disc the most. I like Disc the most. SNS, sorry to hear that, man. Hope you're on some whatever medication they put you on. And it's not shit now. Hopefully it's better. I wanna rock with you.
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Oh shit, look who it is. Look who it is. You guys heard of that Jedi death build? Jedi, what up? Disc is fun. I think Disc is always a solid healer for people to start off on. Always a good beginner healer. Jay, thank you for the reset, man. All right, better run. I got you, dude. Thank you very much, dude. I want to know. Ooh, I want to love you. Get in there. Get me in there. Get me in there. Warrior is crazy at the moment. Yeah, I think Voidbeer is pretty good. Guys, I finished The Walking Dead. I forgot to say that. I've been binging The Walking Dead for like a month now. And I binged all of it. I finished it today. I never saw the whole thing before. I only watched up until season 5 originally when it was still premiering, and then I stopped like halfway through season 5 or something. But I finished the show today. And I gotta say, the later seasons are definitely pretty ass, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the show. But the later seasons are, you know, they have their problems for sure, for sure. But now I have to watch the other ones. Now I have to watch the spin-offs. Well, I don't have to, I guess, but I'm going to watch the spin-offs because why not? I'm invested. This is my hyperfixation for the next month. I'm going to watch every single series that has to do with Walking Dead. Survivor was awesome. Yeah, I think it's always going to be hard when shows go on for so long, you know? It's like Supernatural, super fun for the first couple seasons, then it's an 8 to 9 season slog to finish it. Supernatural's slander will not be tolerated in this channel. Supernatural slander will not be tolerated on this channel. But no, yeah, Supernatural was the same. Supernatural was still really good. For me, the seasons that were bad were... I didn't like season 7. And I didn't like the Leviathan season that much. And I didn't like and obviously the later seasons have their problems, but I didn't like the Leviathan season and I didn't like the British season. I fucking hated the British season. I still do. I still hate that season. I just kind of skimmed through it. Dude. You haven't seen the last 2 seasons? Bro, you have to. You have to watch the finale so you can cry. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you're not as invested. I've watched the finale twice and I've bawled my eyes out each time. Supernatural holds a very special place in my heart, in my life. So yeah, I definitely cried like a fucking baby when I watched the finale. Nighttime is here. Yep. Ty, what up, dude? Nighttime expansion comes out tomorrow night, dude. How was that spoilers? I just said I cried when I watched the finale. I was so sad when it ended, dude. I was so sad when the show ended. I have literally watched Supernatural like 20 times. We now know something sad happens? No, it's just... That's not what I meant by that. I'm just saying that in general, I was sad when it ended. Anytime I finish any show, I cry. Because I've learned that I'm very bad with dealing with my emotions. So, the ending of shows makes me very sad. So like when I watch the end of Monk, I love Monk. Monk is fucking awesome. I've rewatched Monk like 12 times. I cried. Rewatched Psych, cried. I rewatch Avatar. I rewatch Avatar The Last Airbender like 3 times a year and I cry every time. I've rewatched Supernatural I think like 6 times now. Watch a blog on some movie and there's spoilers with no warning. Well, I feel like if you're going to watch a blog on a movie, you should expect them to talk about the movie, right? Am I the crazy one for that? Is Shaman still sad going into launch? Kinda. It's got some very messed seasons. Oh, of course. For sure, dude. Supernatural definitely has some rough seasons for sure. To cry when Bambi gets shot, but also to cry when Baby doesn't get shot? I cry all the time when I watch movies and stuff, yeah. I'm the person that if you make me watch a movie that has anything sad at all about it, or like you make me watch a bunch of sad TikToks, I'll literally sit there and just start sobbing. Like Oh, it's time. We need to do damn. We need to do damn. Like, what's a good example of this? So, goated movie, obviously. The Parent Trap. I have watched The Parent Trap. The Lindsay Lohan one, not the fucking one from the 60s or whatever. I have watched The Parent Trap, like, 50 times in my life. And I literally cry every time. I watched that movie on the plane, too. I was literally sobbing on the plane watching that movie at one point. It was a good time. It was a vibe. Up. Bro. Fuck is going on? These guys love kicking me. He's so dead, dude. Yes. This is you. No add-ons? Yes. No add-ons. You should play E3-3. Lauren played that game. She cried. So yeah, I probably would fucking cry like a little baby. Real boss, what up? Why is Midnight in caps like it's supposed to be hype? Because it is. Are you not excited for it? That's unfortunate. I'm really excited for Midnight. But hopefully you can find something else that's fun. What's there to be excited about? Nothing. There's no convincing you, so I'm not going to waste my time. I need a PI, I need a PI. Look at my dam, look at my dam. Bro, he fucking bombed us, dude. What a joke! I think I faded his blind there. That sheep? Are you kidding me? Yep. Fuck you. I have a lot of dam. I should have just faded there, but I'll save him. I just want to get my cast off, dude. TP. I'm fucking globaling the rogue. Holy shit. That was insane. Cheap. I could trinket. Fuck! Should have trinketed way faster. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. So sad, so sad. My ult TP almost global that guy. That was sick. Holy's good, yeah. The best healers right now are Monk, Pally, and both Specs of Priest. How's it feel dealing with Unholy Decay? The new DH spec is kind of mid. Unholy Decay is really good though. Sitting in stealth. Sitting in mass invis as long as I can. Insta blinds me. 3 walls. Honestly, if I wasn't a coward, I would have trinketed that. Oh, never mind. He died anyways. Alright. Let's do it. It's fine MCME, bro. TP. Doing large dam. I don't care, man. I'm trinketing. I'm in a sheep. And he MCs me. I think we can win really soon. Thank God. Thank God. Hippo. Bum, bum. Not bad. I'm excited. I took March 6th, 4th to 6th off to play. Hell yeah. I can't contain my excitement for new expansions. Bliss has conditioned me too well. They got you, man. Actually got the fade there somehow. They're I was already on DR. LTP. Doing so much damage. I'm trinketing. Dude, actually almost got the kill there. Every kick on me. On my shoulder. I can probably kill really soon. See this rogue on the end of his dance? Where'd this guy's go? Yes, sir. Go talents, I can link it. You can criticize something without trying to crap all over folks' hype. I mean, people can say what they want. I don't really care. I'm just not gonna pay attention to it. I've learned a long time ago you can't please everybody. It's too much energy, man. I don't care enough. If somebody comes in and they say the expansion sucks and it's bad and why am I excited and it's shit, like, what do I care? You know how much energy it takes to sit there and, like, convince somebody or argue with them for what? For what, you know? I just want to do damn. Could have gotten that. Like, yes. I got the burst, the burst. I could have trinketed this. Yeah, maybe I should have. I like your YouTube video, so thank you, man. Multi-P. Blasting. Blasting. Okay. We got his altar. We got his shield. Bubbles, any across. Get away from me. Bro, 1 HP. Yes. Yes. Bro, I'm thinking the 5 gifted once again, dude. 5 gifted, 5 wins. Look at that. I hit that guy really hard at the end. Yeah, was I the one that killed him? I got 1 killing blow that lobby. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. We get death, torment, double torment. Oh my god, look at our torment, dude. Wait, we actually did so much damage to this guy. Holy shit, we did so much damage to this guy. So what is that, 40? That's 42. 46. 42, 46. 77. Holy fuck. Bro, we actually did so much. We did like 99k. Actually more, because this is death right here. We did like 103. It's fucking lit. There we go. Camo, what up? Am I tripping? There's one of your PP towns disabled? This town here, it shows as red if you don't have radiance, but it's a 2-part talent. So you get evangelism reduction, which is why I have it. So I'm playing Mindbender, which you proc with evangelism, but you need this, so you have a lower CD. It shows as red because I don't have radiance. That Jedi death build, baby. Well, what are you saying, Zero? What do you ask? Like racials to play? I know I'm planning on doing PvE and PvP. Oh, what race to pick for Ellie? Probably Dwarf or like Goblin or something, bro. Dwarf, Tauren. High mounts could be good, you get verse. I don't know. High mountain could be lit because you get the charge too. That's good for like avoiding mechanics and shit, dude. Ain't nobody. Oh, did I do more? I can't see the death log? Oh. Did I? Fuck yeah. It felt like I blasted at the end. Felt like I blasted at the end, dude. Chat already helped him out? And here comes the streamer to make him more confused? Bro. Pick what you want, man. Just pick what looks cool. See, look, Zero knows. Zero knows me. Zero knows me so well. He literally said that. He said, you like Sturge? Pick the race for vibes. That's what I'm saying, dude. Exactly. Pick what you think looks cool. Look at me. I'm a fucking Volpera, bro. I look insane. Look at my character, dude. Why would I want to be a fucking dwarf or male undead that look disgusting as shit? Look at me, bro. Look at me, dude. Like, I actually look insane. That's one hot guy. WizK hot guy, dude. Holy fuck, dude. One Volpera is just for fun. You have 30 of them? I have like 10, actually. Actually, no, I have more. No, I have like 10. I have like 10. Need more female pandas? I did level 1 with Remix. 99% of the player base just happen to think High Mountain looks cool at the moment. They're all just cheaters, dude. They're all cheaters. Remember the time when we fell in love. No Chronic, what up, dude? Yeah, Disc is fun. I like Disc. Disc is fun to play. Do you remember? I still think Disc is probably the healer I'm going to play the most when it comes out, but I'm not sure. God damn. I have a headache. So annoying. Stress headache, dude. How come you don't run Dark Arc? I mean, I could, but I'd have to drop Fade probably. Donovan, what up? Like, I don't want to drop Inner Shadow. I can't drop the Radiance one because I need the Evangelism CDR. So I'd have to drop Fade, which I guess I could, but just don't really want to, you know? Are all druids going Haranier now? Haranier meta? Dude, Haranier's trash, man. Don't go fucking Haranier. Don't go Haranier, bro. That shit is garbage, dude. That shit is garbage, dude. Just go Night Elf like everybody else. What are the racials? Honestly, they're so bad that I don't even know. Let's log on my druid. You have like an AoE, your activated racial is like an AoE heal thing. Why am I dead? The fuck? When did I die? Where is it? So you get this. So command powerful thorns to assault 8 enemies and 8 allies. So it does a dot and then it does a hot. You have a dot and a hot. And then you have this. So you get 1% crit damage and healing. And then you get this. So you get this activation, 1% crit and healing. And then 1% damage to beasts and aberrations and elementals. You're going Haranier enhance? I mean, you could, yeah. What's root walking? Perform a ritualistic dance to teleport to the cradle. I guess you go to the world tree. That's like whatever the lore is for that. Powerful. So powerful, bro. What's a Whiz-K? It's like a species of bear. How's elemental shipment these days? Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Ellie's pretty mid, I think. Boom, 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 boom. Has someone forced you on a druid? Bro, I just closed my fucking... God damn it. Just closed all my tabs. Run the druid? I was checking my racial, that's why I was on this. I didn't say it was OP. I said it was trash, bro. I said it was trash. Should we play a druid? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have the energy to play druid right now. I don't know if I have the energy for it, bro. I didn't say OP. There's no way. Did I actually say powerful? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Bro, that's because I'm reading the tooltip, man. The tooltip says powerful. Nothing is as good as Nelf ever. If you can be Nelf. Unless you need, like, Undead Racial or something. But if you're a druid, yeah, nothing is as good as Nelf ever. If you're a druid, it's always best to be Night Elf. Was there lies on their tooltip? Maybe it's good for actual AoE. Maybe that's sick in like Mythic Plus, dude. Because it hits 8 targets, bro. Hits 8 targets, bro. Dude, that's gotta be sick. So it does 40k damage total. One ability, 8 targets max. You do 40k. Or like 46k. Not including any crits. That's huge, damn. That's huge AoE, damn. You have the energy to play Holy Paladin for 5 whole gifties? Sure, man. Of course. I'll always have the energy for that. I wanna rock with you.
I like this guy. So
Imagine a
much.
raid where everyone is
I wanna give
Harrenir.
this guy some-
Endless dots and hots. Bro, I feel like Harrenir's got to be so broken for the Mythic Plus meta, dude. Imagine the Mythic Plus meta and you're all Harrenir. 5 Harrenirs, dude. You just do mega pools back to back to back. Like you have the most AoE in the game. It's got to be sick, dude. Oh my god, yo, Potion, thank you very much, dude. Alright, we'll play a pally game. I think we should all go Harrenir, exactly. Chopped, what up, dude? I'm alright. Chilling. Just here hanging out. Testing the internet. So far, so good. So far, so good. Look at my mount, dude. My mount looks so cool. Ah. It's time, baby. Just wanna do in a minute. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Going from all haste on my pally for fun, and then just playing like the regular stats, way less fun, dude. Way less fun. Way less fun. Can you explain the CD trading for Pally and Shuffle? I mean, I would say the biggest thing is just trying to save your bop and your lay for later in the game. Like, I think a lot of the time it's better to trade out, you know, sack, trinket, like sack a go, and then you can trinket wings, and then maybe you have aura mastery for the damage reduction, and then maybe you have, you know, wings back by then you have trinket back. Like, those little rotations help a lot. Maybe you can rely on Sacred Weapon as well, right? For your Tempered in battle. Because if you can do that and get to the later stages of the round with Lay or Magic Bop, you have a much higher chance to win the game. Especially if you get all three. Like, if you can get to dampening, like, later... If you get to a late round and shuffle with Bubble and Lay and Bop, like, you're in the best position ever. It's really hard to lose at that point. But it depends. You obviously can't do that every time. Sometimes you are going to have those moments where you have to kind of, you know, panic hit Lay or something, but I feel like majority of the time that I play... I feel like majority of the time that I play Pally and Shuffle, when you play against it, that's always kind of what you see the most. Can you rate the healers at the moment? Right now I think monks are the best, but I think Pally, Disc, and Holy Priest are all really good. And then I think Presevoker is okay. And then Druid seems to be kind of mid, and then Shamans are bad. That's kind of how it feels. I say my card is expired? Oh my god. You got hacked, bro. I just seen, I don't know, Mistweaver, Caster Monk, Hybrid. I feel like actual Fistweaver is good too, but I don't know. But I'm mainly referring to like Caster and Hybrid. What melee do you think are good going into Season 1? Where's my little list at, dude? We need to keep this tab open. These are my thoughts on DPS. These are my thoughts on DPS. So basically, any of these classes up here,
like this guy so much. I want to
you're
give
chilling.
this guy some subs.
Otherwise, nothing you can do. Otherwise, nothing you can do. Yo, Crymore, what the hell, dude? Yo, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
I like this guy so much. I want
11
to give this guy some subs.
Gifted. And then it gifted to Twitch. Because its card is broken. What the hell? Yo, Crymore, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Fucking insane, guys. We're at 26 on the day at least. W in chat, please. 26 at least, which ain't bad, man. Ain't bad for sitting here testing the net. But I would say this. This is kind of what I feel like are. This is how I feel the DPS are. Basically, any of these up top, you're in a good position. These at the bottom. I mean, you can role play, I guess. Actually, I probably would put Enhance a little higher too. I would put Enhance in this category. I feel like this is like I'll put RNG. Just put this is the RNG category. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad. Put it here. Why is Rogue so high? Sub-Rogue is really good. Not everything can be S tier. Stupid says you can't do that. There's no S tier. I don't have an S tier. Fucking Supatees, bro. No one knows how to make tier lists anymore, man. They're all bullshit. I feel like the best way to do tier lists is to just do one kind of like this. I feel like this makes so much more sense. To me, this makes way more sense. Like, these are all the classes that, in my opinion, I think are really fucking good. And then these ones are pretty damn good. And then these ones, sometimes they can be good. And then these ones are mid. And then these ones suck. That's how it feels. There's no icon on this tier maker site for Vengeance or for Devourer, so I just put the Vengeance icon instead. I put the Vengeance icon in place of Devourer. Supa's the gatekeeper of tier list. He really is, dude. Early access for the expansion comes out tomorrow night. We're actually less than 24 hours away now. And then the global release. The global release is the 2nd of March. Yeah, I want to go all haste. Fuck, I need to change all my gear again, dude. Oh my god, can we do it fast enough? All right. It's time to do damn. Time to do damn. These guys are such weenies, dude. Yes, thank God. We're doing damage. We're doing damage. I need different. Need this too. Boom. Oh yeah, we're back. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump, bump. We're gonna AFK now, dude? I'll Hodge him, make him dispel. Trap. Blurs. Oh. I feel like we don't have to play like that, but you know what? What do I know? Heh. I feel like we could just attack them. We could just attack them. But you know, what can you say? What can you do? Is the Arsham tier troll? No, it's actually really good. It's actually really funny. This is one of the best tier sets that Shaman has had, and it's probably the worst that it's been. This is going to be the worst season for it. Like, this is going to be the worst it's been in the meta with the best tier set that it's gotten in years. Which is kind of interesting. I did not need to do that. I don't have blind. Oh, we overlapped. My bad. Nice. The best one I ever had was the one that increased Riptide. Yeah, that one was pretty funny because you just just increase Riptide healing. That's what they need, bro. Shaman needs a tier set that just makes them do 10% more healing. They need a tier set that just makes it say like healing increased by 15%, and then they'll be pretty good after that. Paladin's really good. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, man, they were good. Like they were actually good. They just got nerfed a bunch. You know? There's not much you can do when you get spam nerfed. Probably heals the same way. Like magic bopped. Fuck. This is not good. Oh, fucking immune. I didn't even notice. Boom, 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 boom. Not bad. Yeah, the rotation's similar. You Holy Shock, you Word of Glory, you put up your Sacred, whatever. Flashlight with your Infusion procs. I would say the only difference is that Judgment is Judgment is back to being strong again. So it's really important to like just hit Judgment on cooldown, basically. I mean, I think it will be. Shaman was in a good spot, and then they nerfed it, and it was still in a good spot, and then they nerfed it again, and then it was like, all right, this kind of sucks now, but it's not bad, and then they nerfed it again, or then they added all those changes. So it was actually in a pretty good spot before all the. Before they added in the DPS changes too, or like the newest set of changes. Turtled there. It's gonna Hodge me soon. Hodge, probably gonna get blinded. Trapped and blind. Try to Hodge him off this. Nice. I mean, I wouldn't say, I don't know. Pally still feels like it heals to me. So if maybe you're on the pre-patch, it feels that way, but Pally still does a lot of healing. But in general, healing doesn't feel the way it did in the last few expansions, you know? Where like people are just going to be 100% health at all times unless they're getting a one shot. How is he still off DR? Fucking DR tracker lied to me. We're dead. Wait, we're actually winning. Tragic. So tragic. When do you bulwark party mirror like situation? I think bulwark is just good to press the entire game. I think you should always just press it. It's good HPS. I mean, obviously, if you're not taking any damage, then you can hold it, but yeah. I think it's good HPS to have up. Plus, it's always nice to have a sacred weapon ready to press. Yeah, Potion, thank you for the 5 again, dude. Not saving for burst. Well, like I said, if you're not really taking damage or you're worried about cooldowns, you could hold on to it. But for the most part, it's good to just have for HPS reasons. That just depends. Like if you think you're about to be CC'd and you can press it, great. If it doesn't feel like you're taking damage yet, so you're holding on to it, you could do that too. Kind of depends. You might not have all the flash of light talents. That might be important in your build. Like having this one here gives you more healing. And then this one here gives you more healing. So that's important to have. And then obviously having a lot of mastery. And then having this is important. It's like you have 10% from this talent, 50% from this talent, 20% from this. That always adds up. That always adds up. Obviously making sure you have beacon on them. Can you wait, can you transmog to daggers now? Really? That's pretty cool. Karma, if you're here, by the way, you can pick a healer too. You have the right, man. You have the right. I have haste already. I already have haste. That's what I played that game with haste. Oh, I didn't swap my neck though. I could have had way more. Dude. Dude, I could have had way more haste, man. Oh my god, and I didn't swap my cloak. That's so annoying. Alright, now we have unlimited haste. Is there any way to scoop tiers on Pal now or 2 talent starved? I mean, you could probably get it. Like, you could take off veneration probably. But if you want me to be honest, I think tiers sucks. I think tier sucks. And the reason is...
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Yo, Shampoo, thank you for the resub, man. 11 months. Yo, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. Mastery is better. I like having haste for fun. I literally just like having haste because I can spam judgment more. So that's why. But yeah, you normally do go mastery for more healing, of course. The problem with tiers is it doesn't last very long now. And you have healing from so many other sources that, like, you have healing from your judgment, you have healing from Word of Glory, you have healing from your sacred whatever, your bulwark, and so that on top of the fact that it doesn't last for very long now because you don't have the other talent, and then it doesn't really heal for much. Like, it heals for like 1200 a second or something in PvP, which is pretty bad. So pressing wings gives you an extra on one target. On one target, pressing wings gets you like 12k healing, which is like less than half of a holy shock, you know? So that's why. I just don't think it's that good. Like, you could play it, I just don't think it's very good to have. As opposed to, like, even this. Like, I probably could be playing this. If I was playing Mastery Gear, I'd probably play this. Like, 5% Mastery, you know, have wings. You could play this. 10% talent, or 10% health. If people are really low. Up to 10, you get extra HPS. Or you get more, you get increased healing. I would say that's why. That's the main reason. It just doesn't feel like it's that good. What are you going to play first? I'm not really going to play anything specific. I'm just going to level every healer. But you actually do look pretty cool. You have like the ghost blades. And you're a red Draenei. Pally Lightsmith playstyle is boring. It's definitely not my favorite. I like Herald more than Lightsmith, but Pally's still kind of fun when you can attack people. Doing damage is fun, of course, but I would say that's I like Herald more than Lightsmith for sure. I think it's enjoyable though. I think every healer is pretty fun. Did they buff Shaman healing? No. Alright, let's do it. I've been a hardcore Herald player, 2600 plus solo cube. I've never really understood how Sacred Weapon works. Just think of it as giving somebody a like cheat death. That's pretty much what it is, right? Like you're giving someone like a Spirit Link as a buff. Put up a buff on them, and if they get lower than 40, it procs, and that's pretty much it. You just gotta think of it like you're putting on a Spirit Link buff on somebody, like some like a cheat death kind of spell. Easiest arena healer heading into midnight to learn. Well, all of the quote unquote easier healers are really good right now. So like the best healers that I typically recommend to people. The best healers, as far as what to play if you're newer or you just want to play a healer for the first time, whatever, are all the best ones right now as well, as far as strength goes. So Monk, both specs of Priest, Pally. I think if you want to be in a good spot, regardless of buffs and nerfs, personally, I think you could play a Priest. Like, Priest is really nice because it's just a well-rounded healer. And Disc and Holy are both good. And I also think Void Weaver is good too. So like you can play two specs of Disc that are good, and then Holy Priest is good too. So I would say Disc Priest if you want, or I would say Priest if you want the I guess the most opportunity, I guess. The most variety as far as what you can do, what you can play. Is it going to be ranked housing? I hope so. How's it going, Shadow WoW? Pally has been really disgusting to fight for like 3 expansions in a row now. Ever since the end of BFA, I've just been fighting Holy Paladins, dude. And I'm actually so sick of them. I'm actually so sick of them. I guess technically speaking, it's been longer because I fought Pally all of WoD. That's actually crazy. Dude, I'm so sick of fighting Holy Paladins. Pally was OP all of WoD. It was OP for majority of Legion. And then it was kind of mid in BFA until the last 2 seasons. And then it was obviously OP in the final season. And then it was OP all of Shadowlands. And then it was really good and then had some OP seasons in Dragonflight. And then it was OP all of War Within. I'm actually sick of this goddamn healer. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Remember the Prot Holy spec in Wrath? Thankfully I sucked in Wrath when I was a kid, so I don't really remember it. I don't remember the pain of it. But I do know the stories, dude, the tales. Huge influx of people trying to join the move from TBC. Ooh, that's nice. Well, we've been live for 3 hours. And we haven't had any issues yet. So ever since the tech came over, we've had no issues. So hopefully, you know, knock on wood, hopefully we're good to go. Hopefully we're good to go. We're playing Holy on retail and BGs for the lulz and Swad right now. Hell yeah. Yeah, some stuff on pre-patch is insane. What kind of tech issues did you have? I've just been having internet issues for like 4 months. Tried a bunch of different stuff to fix it, and tech came over a few weeks ago, replaced the line, and then replaced something on the line, and then it was fine for a few days, and then it was back to having problems. So I had a tech come out again today, and he like replaced the entire modem with a different one with like their newest generation of modems, because every company wants you to use their shit modem now. So did that, and it's been good for now. So we'll see. Ping your modem. Dude, you don't even want to know how my phone call was yesterday. Bro, I'm actually so sick of when you call these places and then you tell them what you want, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry that you've been having issues, and I know that you really want to get a tech out to your house, and we're going to schedule that. But have you checked out our mobile plan for our family package?" And it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck about your stupid ass mobile package. Like, I just want a tech to come out to the house. So like I was talking to the guy that I was talking to yesterday, trying to set this up, asked me like 5 different times if I want to explore their fucking mobile like family bundles, because I'm calling from a phone that has a different provider. It was just really annoying. But that's always what they do. So I'm sick of that shit. You just gotta be very stern. Gotta be very stern and be like, yeah, no thanks. I don't fucking want that. Like, obviously you don't say that, but yeah. Just a very simple, yeah, no thanks, I'm good. I just want the tech. Nope, just want the tech. Yeah, but have you thought about our other bundle with fucking TV and Nope. I just want a tech to come to the house. That's all I want. I don't want your fucking mobile package, your TV package, your fucking building package, your gaming package. I don't want any of that shit. I just want someone to come to the house, figure out what's going on. So, eventually we got it handled though, which is nice. So now we get to wait and see. Absolutely say fuck though. Dude, I'm very I've been so on edge too. When I'm like, whenever I have internet issues, it drives me berserk. And then I'm just sitting here on the phone, like shaking with frustration as they're telling me for the 8th time to buy their mobile package. And all I want to do is scream, dude. All I want to do is scream. But I'm a very respectful person. So I just sit there. I'm just like, nope, no, thank you. I just want the tech. I don't want any of that, please. All I want is the tech. And you've scheduled it, so we're good to go. Thank you. That's all I want. After they get done talking, I say, wow, that's pricey. I tell them I want to know more. And then after they're done talking, I say, that's pricey. No thanks. Nice, dude. That's good, too. Fucking Claudio. Claudio God. I'm housed. I want to be ready for retail. What should I be doing? Just get max level, bro. The commune. That was fucking disgusting. I don't even know what hit me there. I think that was just all their damn at once. Just rep paladin damn, dude. What do shamans have instead of healing surge? Well, you have healing wave and you have a lot of things to make your cast faster. Like unleash makes your cast faster. You have tidal waves again. If you're totemic, you get the passives that make it faster when you press surging totem. So yeah, you have those. You have those. Just tell them you're rank 1. It was really funny, dude. It definitely made me feel my age. Because the guy came over and he was like replacing the fucking modem and doing all this, and then the fuck even killed us. And then I was telling him about like the problems and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's frustrating because like I work, you know, I work from home, like I need the internet. And then he got into asking about what I do, and then I told him, which is always a fun conversation where it's like, yeah, I play games. Like, I stream and play games. And then what made me feel my age, like, made me feel my age for once, is he was like, talking about his son who just graduated college and doesn't have a job. And he's, like, looking for jobs, but he's really into gaming. And he was, like, asking me all these questions about streaming. Pretty funny convo because I was like, wow. This is just a conversation that I feel like my parents had with people. But now I'm the one having it with someone else. It's fucking weird. So fucking weird. Did you tip him? No. Why'd I tip him, dude? I'm gonna houge. How does Pally heal? You have Holy Shock. You have Flash of Light. You have Judgment. Oh my god, I fucking didn't realize this thing was immune. It's the US, you have to tip? Hey, you're not wrong, bro. You gotta tip, they start raging at you. You have to fucking tip, dude. My guy's dead. That was insane. Combust? Oh, that wasn't even combust. I pressed my damn there too. It was nice. Wait, so when you're playing Lightsmith, you have a lot of healing. Like you have Bulwark. You have your Bulwark, which does a lot of healing. Holy Shock. You have your Judgment. You have your Flash of Light procs, like your Flash of Lights when you have Infusion procs. You have Word of Glory. So you still kind of heal the same way. But it definitely feels... And then you have your cooldown trading, right? You have CD trading. But it definitely feels like sometimes it doesn't really make sense how you're healing. Because obviously Holy Shock only does so much. But that's kind of why. I didn't get the sack off? That's really annoying. Dude, that was so am I fried? Why did it seem like he didn't cast that? That was so weird. Trinket sack this shit. Trinket sack this garbage. Dude, that guy's so sad. Oh, he's so sad. Last time I tuned in, we were ripping on HPAL. Are we part of the problem? We got gifted subs to play Pally, man. That's how it works, dude. That's how it's always works, man. He's High Mountain Torrent, isn't he? Oh, very well. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. You think I'm playing Pally for fun? You think I'm cheesing people for fun? I mean, on occasion, but no, not recently, no. Do I need a stretch after this? Fucking legs hurt. Oh my god, he sat the whole Hodge. CS? The fuck? Mage! Mage! We're just training the healer now. This is perfect. Oh my god, he's gonna die, he's gonna die! He lived. Fucking disgusting. Wait, he's actually dead off that stun, right? Does he have communion? Thank God we bubbled there. Thank God. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I swear every time I log on a monk, a holy priest, a disc priest, or a paladin, I just win way more. I wonder why. I'm sap. Shit, we lagged out. Ah! I bubbled. Fuck that. Why do I have a crippling poison on me during bubble? Doesn't make sense. No, they know that it's good to go healer. Get fucked. Hodge his ass. Into the glare, dude. To the glare, dude. Oh shit. Fucked up. We're dead. We're dead. No! DKs are too OP. Dude, DKs are fucking disgusting too. God damn it. I need to make a DK. I need to make a DK immediately. That's what we need to do. We need to spend... I mean, I guess I can just make everything, right? Like, I guess we spend the entirety of, what, 2 weeks or so to just make every class. I might go a little crazy leveling 12 classes, but I think that is the best approach. We have to level them all early. If we do it all early, then we're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah, DKs are really good. DKs are really good. Majority of the time I get DKs in shuffle, they win every game. Like every time I see a DK in shuffle, you know, once in a blue moon, they'll have a rough lobby, but it seems like on the beta, if there's a DK in the game, it's a 5-1 or a 6-0 every time. It's a 5-1 or a 6-0 every time. They're actually so good. They're so fucking good. Did they get fucked by Rogue or Windwalker? I think they're really hard to kill. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like they're hard to kill. I think DKs are pretty tanky. Cleanse the Weak hurts them too, yeah. I probably could spec it when I'm against the DK, but I like pressing Dispel for the heal. It's a lot of healing. But maybe it's better to just always have the perma Dispel. I can never really tell. But I'm dispelling on cooldown anyways. Yeah, the spam dispel is really good. I just can never tell if it's worth that over playing just over keeping like just dispelling on cooldown. Maybe it is better because I feel like the dispel heals so much. Like if you look at that game, adjust reward, it does so much healing. But maybe it's better to have the perma dispel. Can never really tell. Collab? Oh shit. I might be leaving. I might just host you instead. I might be leaving. Ah. Mr. Super Tease. Hard to kill and good damage even when CC'd from the zombies? Yeah. So you have like the dots, you have all your pets. So even when you get CC'd, if you already get your cooldowns off, you're still taking a lot of damage, yeah. Pally's just, or sorry, not Pally. DK's just really good right now. See, that's what's funny, right? Isn't it so funny? I'm telling you guys. Where's our video? Or where's our list? Isn't it so funny? The reason I have it ranked like this, right? One, it helps me visualize. So it's easier for me to understand. Two, it's so funny on the beta. Whenever you get these classes up here, the game feels completely different. The game feels super fast. It feels like people are dying fucking left and right. Super fast-paced game. And it's competitive as fuck, right? When you get these classes. When you get these classes, it's a dampener. Like, if you get a game with any of these, it's just a fucking dampener, dude. Any of these ones down here, it's the slowest game ever. Always. Oh, that lobby. What did we have that lobby? We had... Yeah, we had all the best specs, right? We had Fire Mage, Ret, Sub Rogue, and Unholy DK. And it was just the fastest lobby ever. But it's always like it's like that every time I play the beta. You get the classes up here, and it feels really fast paced. Still doesn't feel like War Within and Shadowlands and Dragonflight. Like the pacing still feels better, but it's certainly fast. And then you get these classes, and it feels like the slowest, just most drawn out game where nothing is happening. Like these classes down here, nothing is happening. Everyone's full HP. You need to get to 90% dampening to do anything. It's so weird. You think it's going to change a lot by the first season? I think it will. I think it's going to be different when the actual game is out, of course. It's always going to be different when the actual game comes out and you're not only on the beta. But they also announced they already hit us with a little disclaimer that they're doing changes when they're doing changes when the season starts, and then they're doing changes like every week. They're doing changes for like 4 weeks straight, right? After the season starts. So they're doing changes on the 17th, 24th, and then the 31st. And I think maybe even the 7th. But they're going to be doing some class tuning that whole first month. So damage spikes are even higher than War Within? You think so? I really don't think so. I really don't. I don't really agree with that. What makes you think that it's like that? I know certain classes definitely do a lot, right? Like look at Sub Rogue, look at Ret, Fire Mage does a lot, even DK, Marksman, like the classes definitely like these like Sub Rogue has a good burst, DK has good burst, Marksman good burst, Dev, Fire Mage, Ret, Windwalker, like all of these for sure, but I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like it's definitely not War Within level. Because War Within level means that you're dying. War Within level means that you're dying 70-0 randomly the entire game, which just isn't how it is. But I don't know. Some classes definitely are like that, though. It's even higher. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't agree. I definitely think that that's just not true, but different experiences maybe. Is the game faster or slower? It's still fast, but I would say it's a bit slower. The pacing is definitely different. I think it's gonna be really fun. Enjoyed it so far. When you start training with your 3 squad, well, I'm not gonna be competing, but if I did, it would be when the expansion comes out, when the season starts. Want to critique my tier list? Sure. I can't believe people are hating on the last good WoW expansion. BFA. BFA, huh? Healer tier? Healer tier is... There you go. This is the last time I had real fun. Hey, man, that's awesome for you. Hell yeah. Legion was good, but BFA was not as bad as people are saying at all. I mean, everyone's got different opinions, right? I thought BFA was fucking terrible. I hated BFA, and nothing will ever make me change my mind. I think it had its moments where, like, it had a few moments where I enjoyed it. I think WoW is always... I think you can always enjoy WoW if you are trying to find ways to have fun. But I would say as far as all of the expansions go, I think BFA is my least favorite. I hated that expansion. But like I said, I think there were still moments where it was fun, you know? There's always moments where it could be fun and enjoyable. Everyone's different. All right, so what is this? This is your... Dude, you got like a nice little fancy thing too. Look at this. This is so fancy, dude. This is so fancy. All right, so your solo shuffle tier... Oh, melee. This is melee. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is pretty accurate. I don't know about Warrior and DH because I literally never see them on the beta. Like, I haven't seen a Fury Warrior in months, so I don't know. But I feel like the rest of this is pretty accurate. Like, I feel like the rest of this is pretty accurate. Ranged. You're not allowed to have more than 4 classes in S tier, bro. You know? You have Destro above Demo? Interesting. I would swap these personally. Arcane and Frost, I can't tell. I feel like they're both good. I can never tell which one's better. Fire, I still think is the best. Demo, I'd swap with Destro. BM Hunter, I'd put up in A+ as well. I'd probably move Boomy down and then put BM up. And that's all that would really change. Let's see if you know what's going on. This is where this is where it matters the most. Let's see if you know where what's going on, man. Okay, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. We all know what's going on. You should recategorize this though. You should change this to like straight fucking garbo. That's what you should change it to. This one right here. You should change this to garbo, and then this one is like litter. Like litter, garbo. But I would say this is pretty accurate for the most part. Some of these it's hard to tell though, like we've said. Like I saw the last time I saw an outlaw rogue, they actually seemed not that bad, and then I haven't seen one for weeks. I haven't seen an Assass rogue in like a week. I haven't seen Frost DK in like 3 weeks. I haven't seen Free Warrior in like a month and a half. So like some of these I don't even know because I don't see them. And then yeah, I think this is pretty accurate. But like I said, I think I would put Boomy down and then swap Destro and Demo, and then that's kind of all I would do. But the rest I think it's all pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Does Shaman have a dev? How does every spec bad? Oh shit. Well, I don't know why they're so bad now. Do healer? We already did. They had it there. They had it on their site. I'll show it again. Same thing I had. What was I saying? Shamans are weird. Shamans were really good. I still don't think they were the best because Monk was so OP, and like Monk and Pally were still so OP, but Shaman was good. Like Shaman was really good. I would definitely say it was like third best. And then they got nerfed because they were really good in PvE too, so they got nerfed. And then they were still good, but then they got nerfed again, and then they changed Descendants, and then they added all the newest changes, like the newest changes that we got last week, and now they suck. So, I don't know. They'll probably get buffed at some point, I would imagine. What do you think about Druid or Evoker for general content? I mean, whichever one you think looks more fun. I would probably play Dragon, just because I personally like Dragon more than Druid, but you could do a lot. Like, you can do BGs on Dragon too, because they're good in BG Blitz. And I think they're supposed to be decent in PvE. Will Midnight be alt friendly, or should I focus on 2 characters max? It'll probably be the same as Dragonflight and War Within. I think it's the same gearing system and stuff, so I think it's going to be just as quick, or just as fast. But I definitely think 2 characters minimum, just like I tell everybody, is pretty nice to have. I think you are always going to have the most fun by having a character that's really good. Or sorry, a character that's like your main that you really like. And then you have a character that's either like something fun to play on the side or like something OP. And you'll always kind of have fun doing that. 2 characters is always the way to go. 1, kind of rough. Unless you really fucking love it. Sometimes you got people that they got 12 Death Knights, dude. That's what they love. But I do think having a couple characters helps make the game feel like you have more things to do and you don't feel as stuck if your class is bad or something. So like if you're a healer, if you're like a shaman main, you could have a shaman and then you can have like an alt healer, like a monk or a priest or a pally, something that's good, like something that's really good. Or you can have an alt DPS, that's always nice, depending on if you want to heal or not. So stuff like that's always fun. Then you have DH and sub. Yeah, that'd be good. Sub rogues are really good right now, and then DH, Havoc is solid. Devourer is alright. Plus, you never know what'll happen when they do changes too. Like, they could be really good after. All right. We're out of here, people. I'm going to go find something to eat. Sturge roll. We're going to hit Supa with a host. And then I think I'm going out to lunch tomorrow with a couple buddies of mine, and then I'll probably be live tomorrow night. Probably be live tomorrow night or something, tomorrow evening. And then I won't be here Friday, and then I'll be back on Tuesday. And I'll be back on Tuesday for the expansion. It's finally here, thank God. I feel like this has been the longest beta ever. I feel like I've been playing Midnight Beta for like 3 months, dude. Like 4 months or something. Holy shit. So, thankfully, the expansion is finally here, which is awesome. Thank God. I'm very excited to play the actual game and have goals again. Have things to work towards. That'll be really fun. But yeah, I'm out of here. Be safe. Take care of yourself. See you later. Bye. See you later.